lakad mo to,
Normally.
Yeah, I think they might go for something. Okay, that's not what I was thinking, but sure.
It's going to be something very important here. Do have a lot of. It's a very scary lane, honestly, with the Marcy and the Dawnbreaker.
Oh, Xingqiu, be careful.
Xingqiu just feeling like he can be very powerful. Looks like it's gonna have to hide in the tree line. A lot of pressure being placed on Doraccio while this is happening. Need one more hit to get the first blood, and it is gonna go over to Doraccio. Faith Beyond just not gonna take some damage from the creeps. That's a couple of the body blocks. It's pinging out to Faith Beyond. Hey, look what I caught. Throw out the hammer, and they should be able. Oh, nope, won't be able to. Get out of this one. I thought for a second maybe he would be able to cancel out the Starbreaker, but Faith Bien wisely holding on to it a little bit longer.
This is also why I'm surprised to see the Ogre, by the way. Like, Ogre is not very... No, that's more time for Broodmire to CS, and tougher for Pudge to come out on lane.
Does have a Ring of Health though, so he's going to be able to regen. But definitely putting that pressure on him. Top lane though, the jump onto Doraccio, and this lane is just so strong. Maybe one more hit, and Xingqiu will be able to provide it.
Oh, that's a terrible time to die. Now he leaves Celery alone, and they do...
Bottom lane, though, we're seeing that Ace. We do get that telekinesis. Is gonna try to use this rot, try to protect himself as Ace continues, and it's a dead Ame, just with a Fade Bolt from Tofu.
Yeah, he goes down. The power treads on the Brood. She hits so fast. Top lane Ogre also in trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have any mana left, so it has to be a bit careful, but looks like they're not gonna go for a full...
Safe. Similarly, Ogre can try and protect the SF when they want
Ooh, nice hook on Tofu. He's taking a lot of tower shots here. Not quite enough though to finish him off, as he does pop his wand charges to ensure he can stay alive.
Shadow Fiend has been pulled back.
Yeah, Doraccio, it's another kill. This lane just too dangerous for him, it feels. Now Celery trying to get away. They have some of these body blocks. Is he gonna be able to make it out in time? One more hit. TP's behind the tower.
But it's too late.
Okay. Alright. Ooh, oh, Faith Beyond says, oh, why'd you do that?
Off lanes are going really, really well, and both safe lanes are struggling a little bit, but the
shrapnel, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to survive. Okay, in comes the Dawnbreaker. Sliding does end up getting the kill, but that is a +2 int over on Y, thanks to rotation from Faith Beyond.
Very nice there by Faith Beyond coming in. Unfortunately, they couldn't really save the sniper, but big kill over on Boom, who gets a TP bottle refill as well from Salary. Gonna be ready and in fighting shape. Oh, he might join for that. He doesn't have a spirit though, so he can't really jump over.
Top lane, the pressure being placed on Doraccio yet again. He just is not allowed to exist in this game. Mid lane too, they have the charge. They're chasing after Y, and they go pretty deep underneath this tower. Slight though will be able to clean up. Nothing to say. Gets the kill on Celery, and now nothing to say. Maybe in the buy angle, as we like to call it. And then forward, boom again. We'll be able to land, but the follow up from this Dawnbreaker will be able to turn the tide. And then the Rubik, though, having his own, getting that steal, will be able to finish off. Nothing to say. They'll end up losing Boom on the back line, but Faith Bien with a big hammer hits Tofu.
Yeah, meanwhile, Ace is swinging over to mid. He wants that tower.
Yeah, they're trying to make use of the Xingqiu standing nearby. Will force the Ember out. Doesn't want to have to deal with Pudge and Marcy. TP's though. So they're chasing after Doraccio. Yet again, Faith Bien a little bit off the mark. As the rest of the side of Gladiators, ooh, Xingqiu needs to be a bit careful because the rest of the team is closing in. There's the Ignite, couple of these raises over onto Xingqiu. It's just life stealing up back again, but Y will end up dying this time around, and they will get the kill on Xingqiu. Turn back around, clean up some of the spiders. Faith Beyond, he's fairly tanky, but now he's got Boom chasing after him as well as Ace. Celery just waddling behind. Drop the Wraith Pack. That's BKB being used for the first time, I believe, on Faith Beyond just to escape. Does not want to go down here.
Yeah, he gets out of there, but that was a very nice swoop by Gaimin Gladiators. As Rubik is gonna survive here. No assassinate over on the sniper, going for the no ult, more magic resistance, anything like that is gonna be very useful. They have vision here.
Get hooked in, get a bit of a steal about the hook over on Tofu, so potential for plays definitely there.
Oh, that's fantastic, though. I think you trade the support for getting a hook on Rubik. That's how good it is. I would happily let someone die for that.
Middle lane gets the hook, pulls him right over into Boom. The follow-up from Fabian is just not fast enough, but the Starbreaker will be able to ensure they get the kill on Ace. Couple slides here from Boom.
And why? Going towards the SF.
Away. Go for the hook, but the BKB comes out from Duracho almost instantly. He's gonna get a beautiful ultimate off. They'll end up losing Shinky, but Celery also fall. Now the chase is on after Ame. That BKB on Boom doing a bit here. Gonna be able to hold him into place. The hook coming out from Tofu. Was like, oh, maybe I can get this as my final hit. No. Nice try, though.
It's so funny because it's so long range. You can see it coming from miles away. Like, quite literally, it's just sliding in like, can I kill Steel, please? But, nope, not gonna get that one. I don't think they can really take the tier 2 mid. They're running down bottom as Jinkyu with a spider. GG staying very mobile here on the Gaimin Gladiators.
They realize that there's no Marcy, so they can jump in. In fact, that's exactly what they're planning on doing. A little bit of a
Watch out for
pressure over
Sniper.
onto Y. He's just absolutely dead. But there it is. There's the hook coming into play. And Sniper, with all this glass cannon damage, if they don't have a way to close the gap, it is just so strong. And there it is. There's the Fault Solar Guardian with the Ags coming in hot.
That was some serious overconfidence right there. They're like, oh, just a silencer, but that is a calculated play.
PSG.LGD. We'll see what they can find. This is a very necessary thing when you have this many spiders litter the map. Look at all these guys.
Yeah, but that smoke is going to be revealed precisely by that. I mean, you can run past the spiders, but the fact that everything is empty, this is a big tell right now.
Right.
Gaimin Gladiators, they don't see anyone, and they see the entire map, so something is up.
Yeah, they're grouped up. There's the immediate jump over onto Celery. It's a quick pick off. They would like to grab themselves this Rubik, but not going to be able to quite do it as they do buy back. They're looking to fight Jinkyu punching away, but again, here we go. Solar Guardian coming to play. They want to get rid of Ace as fast as possible, and they will be able to find it. Global Silence is going to get used. They're trying to finish off Nothing to Say, and they just don't manage to do it. Okay, there it is. There's the final hit. They're going to just burst down Duracho, burst down Tofu, and the chase is on to Celery. This is not looking like he's going to be able to survive this, as they do have the Starbreaker. It will connect. Need to find him, though. They'll just chop down all the trees using the hammer. Shin-Q is just taking the tower, and they are smoked up, though, over on the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Marcy getting spotted, that long-range telekinesis, but Ame joining in, grabbing up Duracho, and the Solar Guardian coming into play with these pulses, with the stun, will be able to take out Duracho. Now, boom, he's silenced up, he's not going to be able to stay alive. PSG.LGD, they are just running over them right now. Don't have the hook available, but they do have the rebound over onto Marcy, seeing if they can grab anyone else. Do manage to teleport out on the Ogre, but...
Still probably a worth talent to take overall though, but there are scenarios when it definitely you would wish that you could not push them while you're hitting them like that.
In the mid lane, Ame getting jumped, lift off. Solar Guardian though, again, coming into play as they're gonna get the hook up over onto Duracho, and the follow-up, it's too much healing. They're not able to get enough damage to finish off this Pudge as they take down Ace. Next, Celery tries to run away, will get disposed. Boom. Gonna just use that BKB, get himself back into the base as they buy back on it. Take a peek over into this pit area, perhaps? No? Alright, over on the back line, so they do manage to get a straggler. Why still sitting there, so will end up dying.
He was sitting there because he sat in a web. It was, again, the spinner's snare.
Oh, God. These stupid webs.
Very difficult to play around, and, you know, can't really blame him for getting caught out there. He was just sticking around for a little bit and then could not move anymore.
Overwhelming Blink completed now for Ame. It's going to be very nice when he jumps into 3 heroes like he did earlier into the base. And they do a scan. They know that they're hanging... Oh, God. Celery just evaporates because they're just ripping through this Roshan. Nothing to Say. Gets himself another Aegis. We get a Refresher Shard on the Marcy and the Cheese. It's likely handing the Cheese over to Pudge. Yep, that's exactly the play.
Pudge also about to hit level 25 in just a little bit here. The only needing is ready for the side of LGD.
Final power and wraps. Spinner snare. Very annoying, but again, Nothing to Say. More than happy to sit this far back. The rest of his team surrounding him. Look at the lift off with the immediate follow-up here from Dyrachyo. They've got the Solar Guardian. It's going to be coming in hot as they're going to jump onto Nothing to Say. They do manage to get the Aegis, but now boom, this is not looking good for him now because he is just totally separated. He will end up falling. No buyback for 70-something seconds. Ame over here on the side gets the hook off with the pushback from Dyrachyo, but the follow-up here from Faithian. He ends up getting snapped up by Tofu. We'll spit him back up, but they've already lost Ace.
Tofu is just trying to save his team. He has the telekinesis, throws the ogre back, but they're losing their racks. Everything is crumbling.
That is Magus. No Broodmother and no Ember. Again, the jump from Ame. Trying to find these openings, and he's a good distraction because he gets a Dismember off, and there's 2 double kill now. Team wipe from Gaimin Gladiators. They call GG.
Very strong performance here by LGD, and we have such a flawless game by Faithian, by the way. He's 9-0 and 18.
What would you like to see come? Oh, no, never mind. Not going to tell me because they're just going to show us. They don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, over the side of PSG.LGD. So they have their play out here in this lane.
Top lane very competitive over and over. We keep looking for the angles, and Dyrachyo landing some good hooks, but oh, lands it. No!
Oh, there it is! There it is. And it's going to be Celery who gets the first blood. Despite
3 in a
the
row.
very nice hook. He was hoping to get that last hit. Another drag back behind the tower. They dropped the tombstone, and now Celery is looking a little bit nervous here. Doesn't look like... Oh, they're going to go back in. There it is. There's the kill.
Yeah, the Soul Rip finishes him off. Now leaving the Naga Siren a little bit in a 1v1 here against Broodmother, but you can see Brood is not able to fight here. I'm surprised Ace is trading down. He does kill off the illusions. So I suppose he feels if he doesn't kill the illusions, he's just conceding the creeps and has to back.
Curious about, would we see this rotation? Q joining back with Battery Assault will force them away. A little bit earlier. Dyrachyo, though, is taking damage here in the top lane. He is just being dove by Faithian, by Y. Gets a hook, but doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you were asking if we're going to see Faithian have a flawless game like last one. We'll see, though, Celery coming in here with the hits. I think he should be fine, but he will take a lot of damage from Poison Sting.
Why, just realizing, alright, I don't have a lot of mana, I don't have any health, let's just suicide to the tower and make my way back.
Very xenophobic.
Some dark history about Legion Commander. For all of you who have been staying up late watching the Dota after dark. Or during the daylight at this point, honestly.
Dyrachyo chasing on top here, chasing after Legion, but it hurts a little bit. She stays and fights, but she's gonna lose the trade.
Yeah, there's Boom. Joins up over here.
Yeah, nice bit of flesh heap strength there as well.
Boy, do they make it hard to see things in fights. Ace is gonna get spotted here by Ame. The hook shot, though, onto the back line, says they're gonna be able to take out Tofu right away. Primal Beast is teleporting in. Song comes out from Ame. Nice little pushback from Q. Follow up, though, with the hook. They're going for the duel to run through the onslaught. They do manage to get the kill on Ace, though. They'll be able to finish off as they're just holding Faithian into place, but they don't have enough damage, not just by Boom, all by himself. And there's the split earth. That's a triple kill now for Nothing to Say. And while this was going down, we saw a hook from Dyrachyo. They did manage to get the clockwork, but it
want to lose your own jungle area. Even though they're sending over Broodmother to try and take over the Radiant one, you need to stay competitive for this top part of the map, since Roshan is more easily accessible from here.
Faithian wants this duel.
Oh, that's a risky move. This could backfire.
It's a risky one, but they're gonna go for it anyways. They'll go, follow up with the onslaught, though. Good timing, good placement. They pick him up, they start shaking Faithian. They'll get the kill on Faithian and Ame. A nice move coming out from the side of Gaimin Gladiators.
Slamming down with a pulverize for a double kill. That is really satisfying for Boom. And of course, Dyrachyo very happy to have 2 heroes dying right next to him. Get more of those stacks right now. They're closing in on Aghanim Scepter, on Clockwork as well.
Smoke play to jump immediately over onto Faithian with the Dismember. Onslaught running through down to the bottom area. See, they'll find why. They give the stomps off over onto this Undying. They pick him up with the Pulverize, start shaking him around, trying to turn him into jelly. A couple more hits should be able to do the trick.
They're leaving him. They're leaving him for the flesh
heats. They're leaving him for Dyrachyo. They want Dyrachyo to be able to get this. There
okay, so he left him, but he was like, I still want to kill, though. So he gets the last hit on Boom. Very nice.
It's another flesh heat. Mid lane.
Much output. If he goes on top of the illusions with his rot, he will continuously burn them down and they will die. Not saying it's a bad item, but it's not an item that will change something from, you know, from impossible to, or from possible to impossible.
Oh boy, alright, well Y is not going to be a part of this tower defense. He is already ripped apart by Duracho. Charge, hook shot over onto one of the spiders, but the global silence comes through as immediately that onslaught jumping all over Xingqiu. He's going to be the first one to go down. Now they're going to try to close the distance. They grab one of the wrong creeps. They wanted to go for Ame, but they didn't manage to grab it as now Ace is just stuck from everyone else. Cannot do anything as Faith Beyond finding Boom gets this duel. Not going to be able to do enough damage to get the kill. But now here comes Duracho. He's joined into the fight. He grabs up, nothing to say, gets the dismemberment off. Song of the Siren coming in though. They're going to try to get out of this situation. Look at Boom. He's going to have the onslaught in a moment. Starts gearing up. The run in. They have nothing to say over onto the back lines to get rid of Y. They shape the wrong Ame though. As now nothing to say. He's trying to get up enough damage. They do manage to go and just close this gap and kill off Celery. But now Faith Beyond. They don't have the dismember. They have the hook. We'll be able to drag back. And with an onslaught from Boom. Oh, but the hook shot from Xingqiu. He grabs up two of them. He's going to get himself a double kill. It looks so close. Spiders, the army, it approaches. They have the vision. There it is. There's that BKB, the drag back over onto Ame, plus the onslaught. Faith Bien, he just can't stay alive as they just grab their hands on this Naga and they murder her. Why? Not going to be able to get caught by the hook, but this is a dead Naga for a minute. They have buyback over on Faith Beyond if they want to try to bring him back out, but I think they just concede this Roche and prepare for the inevitable, where Gaimin Gladiators is going to be knocking on their doors.
Yeah, I mean, this is how they have to take Roche, because they don't have the best Roche hitters necessarily. They do kill it pretty fast, of course, but just kill the enemy first, and then you can call. Both teams going together a lot right now. Pudge does have travels, of course, able to join on the spiders, possibly. Or spiders die.
Faith Beyond looking for the opening. Ace. Alright, global silence gets popped. The chase over onto nothing to say. He'll have to use his own. Naga over on the back lines that does end up getting dismembered as Boom picks him up, starts pulverizing, starts shaking around this Naga Siren. They need to put a little bit more damage out. And the Song of the Siren, perhaps it's going to be just enough to get them out as now they're forced to flee. Doesn't look like Xingqiu will be lucky though. He is going to be the one who falls. There is no buyback on him. Down for 50 seconds.
If you stop one of them, it's really huge, and Naga isn't... She's not completely squishy, but if they get full channel durations, she will die.
Song of the Siren down for 30-something seconds. Duracho not going to be able to quite land the hook. Does turn his attention to nothing to say. You get a silence off, the split earth coming in. Faith Beyond getting over here, trying to finish off Duracho. They have the Lotus on him though, and the Pulverize over on the back line, over onto nothing to say. They'll lose Faith Beyond, they'll lose nothing to say, and Ame, he is dead. The GG gets called. Gaimin Gladiators will split this series 1-1.
Yeah, they split the series. They also got a double duel win there at the end. Very satisfying against the Lotus Orb.
Right.